All right, everyone. We are back here on the World of Odium. How you guys doing today? It is been a long week, and I've got a little bit. I got a little bit of progress done. I have got roofs on everything. I have got a couple of chimneys in here. I have got some work done here. Kind of like the look here. Got some motion coming in. Got a lot of texturing of the path done. Nothing fancy. This is already done. But I got all of this done up here. Shot. Got all of this done in here. I don't have the stairs and slabs in here yet. But got them moved over to here, and I've got our gatehouse here laid out. Know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be building a pair of towers here, very similar to what we did over here. Very similar to these two towers. We're gonna have a pair of them right over here as well. That's gonna be kind of a nice symmetrical look, and then we'll landscape them in. But this is where this is the shape gonna be. Get this all laid in here. I don't have it all cut out, but I do have general shapes laid in here, and we're gonna merge them into the landscape a bit. Sort of clean up some hanging stuff. I do think I want to leave this as a wood or stone slash ice arch right here. But it does mean we're gonna have to do some isoforming, terraforming on this. But I kind of got an idea of what I wanted these to be. I think I want them to come up pretty high. My goal is to have them have a path here. So we're gonna have this path come in and turn into a dirt path block, grass, coarse dirt path that runs down here. It runs down this little hill here, and then probably heads down this way. That's a little steep. We down this way? Yeah, down this way. And off a little bit. Down in that direction. Not sure where it's going to go yet, but we will be making sure that it does get connected up in the long run once we move on to the next area. What it's going to be, you don't even know the style, don't know nothing about it yet. But that's what we're going to do today. So I got some digging to do. I got some stone and stuff to place in here. For sure. I think we're going to do a couple layers of tuff down. I don't know what we're going to do. Not much. We're going to use the tuff. We're going to do a very similar texturing that we've been doing on a lot of these other places. I could get these things in laid in here. But my first goal is to just build them straight up and see what I can get done that way. And then get this stuff sort of cleared out. I want to build them up tall and above what they're gonna go higher than what I've currently got ideas for. Simply so that I just can't place blocks today. Simply to get the know how far I'm terraforming, moving the mountains out, that kind of thing. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that right there. Gonna get that built, and I will be back with you guys here shortly. All right, welcome back. So you can see we've got our two shapes up. I got them worked in to the area, and we're going to use our free cam here to go look at these things. So you can kind of see how they're going to work in here. This is going to have to get, oops, shaved back a little bit. Big deal. You can say just finished. I haven't even had this stuff to spawn yet. We're going to go through here, and I think that's the right height. Maybe we want to go taller. I think we want to go taller, don't you? As we're coming up the hill, yeah. No, let's see how they look. I mean, if you come in here, and we'll come back down over. So real quick. When you get up here, these are going to be pretty imposing. You're going to have to look at them. This is all going to get shaved back. You know that. But I think that this is, I think the more looking at this, I think this is probably the right height. And we're not going to have a lot of this enter from the ground. I think we're going to be sort of working this into the landscape. Try to not have stones here. Stone just sitting around. Yeah, I fell off. Kind of liking the way that this looks. I kind of like the feel. Big, imposing. I think I'm going to work on the paths here next. Sort of get these sort of tuned in. And by doing that, I think we'll have a better offset for what these are. How this is gonna feel in the structure. So let me get these paths worked in. And see where we go from there. So give me a bit. Get some stuff. I'm not even sure how I'm gonna do this yet. Yeah, let me go sort of chisel this in and see what we got. So I will be back with you guys here in just a bit. All right, welcome back. So let's take a look. Coming in from a different angle, looking pretty good. I got this shaved down flush. Definitely needed some shaping. For sure. But once we get these sort of textured and tied in, I think it'll be good for being able to texture all this in as well. So nice tall process here. I got some grass growing on all of this because I know I'm going to want to do path blocks at some point in time. So grass is going to be here. We got this going this direction. And what my goal is on this path. Yeah. My goal on this path is to come up right along this edge and then drop down over here into this plains biome on this side. So this has got a lot of terraforming, a lot of work to do to make that path work. On this side, I think it turned out pretty well. Basic path again, grass growing in order to get this path blocks and so forth in here. And I think this is going to turn out pretty clean. Again, path will have ice in it. It'll have a few stones here and there. It'll have just a variety of different things in order to get it to shape, and it'll be walkable. You don't have to jump. I do want to make all these paths walkable paths, so probably either use oak or jungle or something like that in order to do that. So I do like how it's like super tall when you come into here. I do like that. All right, so What do we got here? We got an even number. Why did I do that? Oh, shoot. Shoot. Oh, it's gonna make an arch up here really tough to do. All right. Let's sleep. And what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to start getting some textures in here. On this tower right here. I want it to be different than the wall that it's butted up against. That means I'm gonna have to do some shaving and some texturing on that wall as well. So let me go work through that process. And to get some textures in there, I want to build it up dark and then slowly get it up into a more lighter color as well. So let me go chisel on that. Do a little bit of digging, a little bit of texturing, and see what I can make happen. So be back with you guys here shortly. Okay, welcome back. So we are back at the industrial area. And I was getting ready to do some texturing, and I figured science first. So this is what I've done over here is I built ourselves a little gradient platform. I was going through storage and the internet. Ooh, almost died. And forgot that there was other gray blocks than just stone and andesite and gravel. Let's go down and do that. But I got some other blocks as well, and I tried to lay out a nice little gradient here. Kind of get a feel for yeah, I think that's the right spot there. Okay, trying to get this gradient laid out, and just to get a better feel for what we are doing. Get a little 4x strip. Andesite, gravel, light wool. Oh, there it is, light gray. There we go. You get a better feel for a gray gradient. Ooh, wow. Gradient pattern. Eek. Nailed it. So, right now we're starting our gradient pattern here, which is not bad on those. But you know what? I was sitting here thinking, going, well, how high up are they going to go? I mean, how am I going to do these? I think I want to get this basalt and lay these two in as well, down and lower on the house or on the towers. Not going to use them in the houses, but use them in other spots. But that also means I got cracked brick, and then gravel, and then finally stone at the top. So I got a lot of work to do as far as getting that gradient in, and I think I can go even higher, using other blocks near the top as well. I mean, let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different textured blocks that when you're way up in the air and really start to blend together. So that means whoops. So that means that when you're further away, you get this more gradient-like feel. And I think it'll look good coming in. So I'm gonna have to get some of these going now. That one. Light gray concrete powder. The light gray concrete, it's down here-ish, and I just don't like the way. I mean, it's too smooth. I may work some of it in, but it's down towards the bottom. But doing the light gray concrete powder means I need to get dye, which means I need black dye or light gray flowers. There's tons of light gray flowers, but it means I got to go collect them because I don't have a ton of them. Wool, not a problem. Andesite, stone, gravel, brick, cracked brick. I need to go. It's not going to hurt. I need to go crack up and cook up a bunch of bricks and turn them into cracked bricks. And then the tough, and then these two. This is the same block. This is the polished basalt. Yeah, polished basalt. Same block. One's placed this way. One's placed that way. And you get enough texture between them, you can kind of see what they're doing. So I kind of like the way that looks. So you get a nice gradient. So I think we're going to go down on the bottom. We're going to put this in. We're going to go put some of these in. This is going to be a little harder to do because I'm going to have to chisel. I'm going to have to cut out some of the stone, put some backing blocks in there, and then put those in. So those will be fun. That'll take some work, but I think it'll be worth it. Especially on the one tower that everybody's going to see. The other one's kind of hidden away, so it may not necessarily need to do as much. But I think that working through this palette was really helpful. I'm a firm believer that if you're going to work with colors, you kind of want to, know what they're going to do and how they're going to look for you. And I think that that's an important step in sort of laying out these different colors. And I think that's a helpful thing to do. I kind of did the same thing, but no, I kind of did the same thing with the sandstone for the mansion, but I also know that I wanted it not to go from as dark to as light as the gray palette does. I wanted it kind of more play with the oak, play with the sandstone, the smooth sandstone, keep them all in that same general texture area. So I'm gonna go gather some of these things, and we will head back over. And I'll be back with you guys here in just a bit. All right, welcome back. So I did a little bit of that gradiating. Man, really? You guys are just always around. Did a little bit of that gradient work here. Just did this front three. Just the front three here. I did replace all the base, but I really did the work right in here. Kind of see that. So we're going to jump down over here, take a little closer. You can really see it work its way up. And doing that little bit of work there, it just screams that it's got to go up taller. And I think it's going to go taller. I don't know what I'm going to do for the top just yet. We're definitely going to make that get worked in as well. But I really do like the way that this worked. When you're further away, you can definitely see the patterns that are there. And it really does look really, really good. So I'm going to work on that, work on a little bit of shaping and trying to get this thing up on the top, get these things sort of squared away on what we're going to do with them. Here for the next episode. I am not sure if I'm going to have an opportunity to record for you guys over the holiday weekend. It's American Thanksgiving Day, and I will be out of town. I'm going to try and get another episode recorded this previous weekend and scheduling it. If not, I apologize. But I hope you come back after that. I'll definitely keep on moving with this one. Going to go see family and the like. So always fun holiday time. Spend time with the family. I don't see them nearly enough. So hopefully you guys like today's episode. I do appreciate it. Let me know what you think of this work we're doing on the towers over here. Drop me a comment down below or catch me on Twitter at a wandering nerd. Hopefully you guys liked today's episode. If you did, hit the thumbs up button down below. And if you want to see more like this, definitely take the time. What are you guys doing? Definitely take the time to subscribe, unlike these guys are just wandering around lost. So, if I don't see you next weekend, well, have a happy holidays if for those of you that are celebrating it. And I will see you here in the next one. So until next time, this is the Wandering Nerd. Yes.